Hey guys, welcome back to another Pauper video with some new Final Fantasy cards, and this time we are playing quite a few. Welcome to another Pauper video. We are playing some Boros Wildfire. Essentially, it is sort of like the Snap Bolt deck, right? That like uses Ephemera and Elementalist, etc. But we're playing some Final Fantasy upgrades. So we're playing Mesidian Elder, which is the main one, which is a 3-mana 1/3. When this creature enters, you create a 0/1 black wizard token, which is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then if you ephemerate, you get another one, and you have a 1/3 body. So if you have add an Elementalist, Mesidian Elder, and Ephemerate, you can basically just go flicker this, untap, this rebounds, triggers the add Elementalist, rinse and repeat, do this over and over again. The Ephemerate actually just kills your opponent. So that's kind of where we want to end up being. But then after that, we have effectively the Wildfire package. We're playing some, I think we're playing 9 bridges, a Lawhold campus, a couple of fetches, and then some basics. So we're playing Wildfire. And then we have some removal spells. So we're playing Lightning Bolt, classic. We're playing 2 Unholy Heats. However, I don't think this card is probably the correct choice. It probably should just be like Galvanic Discharge, to be honest. If not more of the other ones. But there is we can get this to activate, right? Because we've got instant sorcery, enchantment here with the Spirit Companion. Instant sorcery, enchantment, creature, land with 2 shattered landscapes, etc. So there is ways that we can activate this, but I do want to try this, see if the upside outweighs it. And then we're playing a lot of 2 of removal spells. So we've got 4 bolts, the best one, 2 Unholy Heats, 2 Thraben Charms, which with Mesidian Elder we could end up with quite a lot of creatures, so I'm intrigued in trying that. We also still have, we have 14 creatures on their own, but it also is enchantment hit and also graveyard hit. And then we're playing 2 Casting the Fires to kill all the like all ones, etc., like Black Mage's Rod, etc., all them 1/1s, and then it also hits the actual Black Mage's Rod itself. Then we're playing Suplex, which is this new card, which is effectively an Abrade, but it exiles, so it deals 3 damage to target creature. If it dies, it exiles it, and then exiles target artifact. Seems pretty solid to me. And then we're playing 3 Goliath Paladins as our quick win. Initiative is obviously a great way, and Ephemerate is a great way to churn through that left side. So that's the idea behind that. And then we're playing 2 Late Dinners to return basically some creatures, Mesidian Elder, Elements, etc. And then we're playing 3 Strands. We have Goliath Paladin and Spirit Companion and Dawnbringer Cleric as our white creatures to flash it back, but essentially you could just Ephemerate the add elements, return it and cast it again, which seems pretty good. And that is basically the idea. And then we've got 2 Faithless Looters to sort of round off the draw. Yeah, that's basically the deck. I'm excited to try this list because I think it's pretty interesting. I think Mesidian Elder might be the real deal, but we'll see. And then in the sideboard here, we've got quite an interesting sideboard. I think now I don't need this, but if I was to take this further down the line after people have finished testing, the Red Elemental Blast and Pyroblast will be obviously quite important here. And then we've got 2 more Casting the Fires for when we need the artifacts and then -1/1s. We've got 1 Breath Weapon, 3 Lone Missionaries for the aggro matchups. And then we're playing 1 Stonehorn, an extra Prismatic Strands, and an extra Dawnbringer Cleric in the side. And that is basically it. That is our deck. I'm pretty excited to try this deck. I think it's pretty fun. And let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1. We're against Lost on Kato, who is usually on Mardu. I think this hand's a cape, right? We can actually just blow up one of their lands. It's a bit awkward, right? But other than that, we also only have 2 tap lands. Another thing is pretty bad. They're usually on like some refurb pile. I think this turn 3, they're gonna Wildfire here. Yep. I'm gonna have to Faithless Loot in here as much as I hate it. And no land, really? We pitch this. Aye. No land's really bad for us here. Synth. They hit a Lembus. Play said Lembus. So they don't have. They're gonna Glinthawk here. Back to Lembus. Land. Aye. Let's. Do I just exile the problem is they're so far ahead with the stuff, right? Like, hitting a land doesn't do much, right? Probably does enough. Slows him down, keeps him 1 black source, 1 red source. I'll probably have another land to play anyways, yep. Lembus, sure. Hit for 2. Land? Not good. So we got a land here. Dawnbringer, Goliath. Play land. Play Unholy Heat on here. Call Skyfish sure. Means we can bolt this. And then your Fanatical Offering this Wellspring. Pretty good flip. They had quite a lot of misses there. Obviously anything red. Ah, maybe not. But they could have just drew this, I guess. There are 8 cards. They're just going to bolt us here. Yep. Man. Why are we having so many mana issues here? I want to bolt this, but I want to do more than just bolt this. Am I supposed to just flashback loot in here? Wow. Please, game. Please, give me lands. Please. I want this, and I want to pitch. How will we only have 3 lands here in our top 20 is wild to me. Bounce Synth. I'm just so far behind. Jesus Christ, game. Come on, we have 20 lands in our deck. I bet we get flooded next game, I bet. So we want the Casting the Fires. Seems pretty good. Stonehorn seems fine. Do we just cut strands? Maybe not, actually. Unholy Heat, and 1 strand seems fine. Let's try that. We don't need any of the other stuff, I don't think. Honest to God, what is going on? Game, please! So we're bottom this Dawnbringer. Keep bottom the Dawnbringer. I have no words, really, to be honest. Why we're having so many mana issues. Again, we have 20 lands, 4 Cleansing Wildfires here. We need to do this now before the Wildfire kind of gets... The land was a good draw. Red land. Casting the Fire is pretty good. Synth. Odd. Odd lines of play there. I got a white source here. Don't need another red. Another Cleanse on Wildfire is pretty good. You got Lens Step. Yes, Bounce Synth. They have a Call Skyfisher. I guess we just sack this for a white sauce. I don't actually know what the correct choice is there. We got red here. Add an Elementalist, huh? Yeah, let's just pass here. Synth? Sure. Swamp. We'll take the 2 here. Bolt. Do I just go... I think I got Ardent for a Wildfire. And then Wildfire land again. And that seems fine. And just keep the chain going. Get a red sauce. Goliath. Goliath's a good one. Because here we get to bolt the Synth here. Bolt the Skyfisher. Right. Bolt. I wonder if they've got Ephemera. They don't. They have an offering. Sure. Totally fine and reasonable. You can bolt our guy. Don't play another guy. It's kind of what I don't want. Hi. We will get a white sauce, I guess. I don't hate just playing Dawnbringer, exile the Skyfisher. Means I don't need to commit too much to anything. Yeah, Fanatical Offering, sure. Refurb. Goodbye. I don't need the Thraben Charm, right? Glintalk. Bolt this. They bring back either a map token if they don't want to cast, if they don't want to bounce a Synth, or they just bounce the Synth. Sure. Lembus. Not a bad one. I guess the only thing is we should have cast into Fire there, right? Most likely. We have to Losswell here, I think. Suplex and Strands. I don't think we want the Prismatic Strands. I do think we want the Suplex, though. Trigger. Exile your guy. Trigger. Cool. Maybe we did want Strands. Maybe Strands was good enough. I don't know. Fanatical Offering. Seems pretty good. Fanatical Offering the Synth. Fanatical Offering the Lembus. Okay. Surprised they're not playing the Ramen. But I guess Lembus is generally better than in this sort of deck, right? Black Mage's Rod. Sure. Pop. Yes. You can get a 1-1. Glinthawk? Sure. Bouncing a map, I'm guessing. Bounce synth. They're very aggressive on the synth bouncing. I want to gourd, right? And I want to gourd. Draw? Draw me a land? This is fun. There's so many good draws here. So many good draws that just keep churning through our deck. We have very few lands left, but we drew one. Let's attack. Yep. Sure. We'll kill the... Okay. So they do get to take the initiative here. I will scry our upkeep as well. Yep. Synth for a Drossforge Bridge. They have got 7 cards in hand. Definitely got a lot of things they could be doing. Hit another synth. They're not really committing anything to anything, which is sort of good. Galv Blast. Sure. Don't have a red land, right? No, they play the Drossforge Bridge from exile. They attack for 2, take the initiative. Why'd they play this land? Because they could have Galv Blasted us for 4 or one of these, which is rather interesting. 1, 2. 2, 5. So they discard a card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that leaves me 3, 4, 5, 6. Scry. This is a top. I'm going to be very sad. Goliath Paladin. Top. Draw. Go to attack. Yep. So we draw a card here. Archives. Draw. Bolt. Elder. 3, 4, 5. Boy. It's a Goliath Paladin. So they do get a... If we need to find an answer for this. Oh my god, we whiffed? What? Come on. I think, to be fair, the misplay came in when they... When we had the... They went Glinthawk for refurb. And then we cast a bolt on the refurb. We definitely should have just cast into the fire on the refurb, exiling it. That basically just left us open to this Glinthawk that has then now since then been alive. Since then. 2, so they gotta take the initiative. Forge, most likely. I'm assuming they've got that many cards that they're just forging, right? And we are awkwardly... I'm gonna discard. They've hit what, 1 burn spell? Yeah. Yep. Scry. Another Elder. I don't think I want another Elder. Draw. And we haven't found our off-color bridges either. Oh my god, this game, man. How is this game so lost on us here? So they get to eat this, swing for 6, and then kill us. The annoying thing, they shouldn't care about losing initiative, right? Yeah, now they lose nothing. I'm so annoyed. Yeah, that casting the fire, the casting at the fire has basically lost us this game. We're definitely dead, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think both, actually 2 choices that we've made, right? We've chose to... Okay, cool. We basically had through this game. We had 2 choices. One was the casting of fire, and then the other one was the scry, and we chose to put the prismatic strands on the bottom. The prismatic strands would have actually got us around basically anything. Like we would have got there, I imagine. I feel like we would have anyways. Yeah. Oh well. See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. We are on the draw, and I think we can keep this hand. It's potentially awkward, but our opponent is on like a desert ping ramp thing. We're just gonna play this landscape out. Got no turn 1 player. Makes sense to do so. I don't think we want a faithless artifact creature. Get a mountain here. Rustvale, huh? I guess I'll play this now. Bit awkward, right? Obviously, I would have rather had that on 1. But, is what it is. Ugh. They have a desert in place and start pinging us. They're playing Omen. They ping us twice. Yeah. Get bolted here for no reason. For no reason. Bolt. So we get to play... I guess we could exile this. Oh, it's only once per turn as well. Ah, so the wait. That's interesting. So we take an extra damage. I like it. I kind of want to do this over Wildfiring, but I feel like we have to Wildfire, right? Take an extra 4 for this Wildfire. Could also find a Bolt or an Unholy Heat. Goodbye. Yes. Do they have another one? They're playing like Jund as well, so that, yeah. Ow, ow. It's pretty cool, this list. I like what they're trying to do. So here we want to cast into the fire, exile this. Goodbye. And then I'm going to play... Yep, we got 12. And then I'm going to play the Dawnbringer to game 1. Game 2, sorry. They bolt that guy, attack us for 2. Bajuka Boggers. Okay. It's slightly annoying because we obviously have Ardent Elementalist right now. But isn't the end of the world. Attack for 2 puts to 11. Sure. Wildfire. So, it's pretty interesting, right? So we can play Ardent Elementalist. Trigger on this. No, we can't. So I guess we have to go this on here. That white source. Then we just play land, play Ardent Elementalist, get it back. They're on 2 cards, so that we're not 3. Yep. Need to be cautious. They could just bolt this again, sort of thing. 5. Big. Nick spawn. They've only tapped 1 green. Oh no, they're gonna make a big XX. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're gonna get a land, ping us for 1, ping us for 2, and make an XX. It's pretty good. Pretty good going. A 7/7, huh? We take 2. We got 6. Not really what I want, but Bolt. Give me another land here. Goliath Paladin. So I can still sort of do the same, but I don't really want to discard anything. Like, I can't see a card that's better than everything that I've got, right? So I'll probably just do this. And then we block. I guess I could have bolted that, right? Yeah, so if I bolted that... Oh, not again. So we got... we're dead. Yeah, if I bolted that, I wasn't dead. Yeah, I definitely should have bolted that. That's annoying. I'm playing this deck so badly. It's unbelievable. Stonehorn seems good. Strands seems good. Casting Fire seems bad. Suplex seems okay. It's not amazing. Dawnbringer maybe? No, I think 2 Dawnbringers is enough, right? They've got Nyxborn Hydra basically. 1 land on the on the player. No. Dawnbringer is the bottom. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Ow. Late to dinner. I kind of don't even want the... No, I kind of want the Wildfire. No, that can't be right. Do I just bought my land? I think I just bought my land here in the hope that we draw a bridge here. Have a turn to draw a bridge. Play a Omen thing. Sure. Just pass. And then we'll play Elder, hold up Ephemerate. I maybe should have Faithless Looting there. Play land, take 3. I like how our deck is full of removal, right? But we just don't have any. 4 bolts, 2 suplexes, 2 Thraben Charms obviously wouldn't do too much. Yeah. Now we draw the bridge. Okay. Ay. Play the Elder. Pass the turn. Obviously there's Gains Life, which is pretty problematic. I have an actual desert as well. Writhing Chrysalis. It flies, so there's no point in trying to do anything. The 1/2s fly, so obviously there's no point in waiting, blocking, all that sort of stuff. My stuff doesn't fly. Trigger. Pew pew pew. Thraben Charm, huh? Let's play the bridge. Let's Rustvale this. Bolt you from Rampant Grothin. Yes, please. Get a white sauce, I guess. Dawnbringer Cleric. And 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Deals twice as much damage on this. Goodbye, take 3. Pass. I like the actual desert though. I'm assuming it's just a one of, because you can search for it with that Tumbleweed card. Ramble. New hit. Something you can't pick. A land you wouldn't pick over this one. Arriving Chrysalis. Yep. Bolters. Down to 10. Down to 8. Removal spell. I guess I just do Faithless here because I don't want any of these. Draw. Discard this and this. And then I just play Dawnbringer. Game 2. They have a bolt on us. Oh, come on! What is it with these people today, man? Oh, where? Well done, opponent. Well done. Cool deck, for sure. See you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 3. We're on the draw, but I think we can keep this even though we've got quite a clunky hand. I think the good thing about this deck, to be honest, so far, is the Faithlesses have been really good. The deck's been a bit clunky, and it doesn't help that I've been playing it pretty badly, but yeah, the deck's been functioning quite well. Other than that, Land War Elf. Land. Bolt. Land. Oh, Elf. Sure. So now we've got another Bolt here. We'll just save it for like an actual threat. Timberwatch or the other one. Make lots of manas. Sort of elf. No land though, right now. Again. That one is exactly what I was meaning. Bonk. Rustville. Dawnbringer again too. Look at them. Look at them. Getting to life. No point in exiling the card. Avenging Hunter? Next one. Sure thing. I think I'm going to take 4 off this. This might be wrong to play this out. Because I can kill this with a Thraben Charm, right? So I don't mind that. And then I also have Prismatic Strandzord. Well, in my hand. But they're sort of, right now, are very reliant on this Nyxborn Hydra. They're in the tank. Sure. Take 4. 18. Oh, Massive Animal on a land's pretty bad. Not bad. Not a bad draw from them. Means we can't Strands right now. Land. Casting the Fire. Casting the Fire is pretty good. Do we... I can take another 4, right? Off this. Kill some elves. Thing their mana a little bit. No, because I don't stop them playing 3-drops, so it's actually sort of pointless. If they draw a lead, though, however, it's pretty bad. I could have exiled the graveyard, but then I don't have that. Yeah. Destroy and enchant. Bonk. Take 1. Wide eye. I did give them a draw here to draw vines, though. That is another thing to note. Do they have another Mass Vandal? They have an Avenging Hunter. Okay. Okay. Need that land. Need that land. Doggo. This is me digging for a land to try and Strands. Land? That's a kill spell for the Avenging Hunter, I guess. So we're taking 7 here. Forge, sure. Yep. Take 7. Down to 11. Land. Generous. Land. Untap land. Untap land. Untap land. Untap land. That's a tap land. That, sir, I don't know about you, is a tap land. I am going to kill 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm going to kill this. Deal damage equal to this. So we take 5, got 6. I got 18. We pretty much died to a Nyxborn Hydra. Ay, ay, ay! Trapped. Block there, block there, block. I don't understand why I'm having so many mana issues. That's my next thing. Gourd, sure. You know what? Attack and block this. Fine by me. Priest. Got it. 21. 21. Another land's pretty good. But let's... I think we cast into the fire. This and this. Cast into the fire this. Cast into the fire this. Oh, I should have ephemerated that first, right? So I've just missed a point of damage. Bonk. So that'll stop that gourd. I also don't want to sack this right now, right? I'd throw this under there, but I guess obviously I could flicker it. Maybe I should just let this go. Maybe. Because now I still die to a Nick spawn. Not a Nick spawn, yeah, Nick spawn. As if they went to... Also, they went to Arena and not Trap, which is interesting. So they're going to Archive here. They're going to Catacombs. Oh, well, that makes my casting the fire a bit awkward, doesn't it? I'm going to end Yield to Linset. Because I might draw a card here. Oh, I read the new card wrong. Oh. Okay. I don't know what I thought I did, but fair. So I might. Do I hit the Spirited Companion here to try and draw an extra card, or do I make an extra? I think I'd draw an extra card, right? Seems better than making another roll one. Draw it, card, and draw. Oof! Look at that. Let's go. Thank you for the initiative. Thanks. You don't get your throne. Nice. Nice. I feel a bit more comfortable. Again, Nick Spawn Hydra is a problem right now. But we can sort of work our way around that right now. We just need to stop them taking the initiative for this turn. Like, so Nick Spawn Hydra now is literally the worst possible card they could draw. But for us, I guess, no, yeah, definitely. Just Nick Spawn Hydra, right? Like, Avenging Hunter's fine. It's got attack with it. You attack like that. Huh? So block. Yeah. Block. Oh my god, what is going on? Reset blocks. Block. And this block's here. Do you have to have a vines here? For this? No? Okay. I just want to kill our guys. Sure. Mass Vandal on one of these lands. Probably the black one, because I think we're playing black, but we're not. I think I forge on a wizard. My little wizard. Go, wizard, go. Draw. I don't think I need to do anything else. Do I attack? Oh, I guess I attack for 3. It's got Vigilance here. Yeah, boy. They can't really get through, right? Either. Me passing just holds up. Plays around Nick Spawn Hydra. Because we can hold up strands. But you go to 9. So we trap you, put you at 9. 9, 7. And then pass. Like that. That's a bolt. Puts you to 4. And strands puts you to 1. Strands for green. Kill your board. Good then. Block this. Block this. Block this. I don't know why I blocked there. Just in case. In case somehow they manage to prevent the damage. Woo! Quidiano? Sure. Yes. So you got a forest in hand? You got it. Trap. Draw. Elder. Pass the turn. Lead, sure. This game is finally over. We got our first win with the Wizards. Flipped what, 3 cards? Sure. Yes. Bwap. Take 3, flip a guy, take 4. I don't need no extra initiative stuff. Boom, 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 boom. We got there. So, casting the fire, breath weapon, and strands, and all of these seem good, right? Whoop, whoop, bop. And that sort of stuff seems good. We probably don't want late to dinner. All the removal seems fine. Dawnbringers isn't the worst. It's pretty awkward, right? Do we keep 1 in though? No, I think we probably keep it in, right? I don't know. I have so much. Maybe we don't need extra strands. And then what, do we just cut 2 Faithless Lutins? And just hope to draw well? Like, obviously our weakness is basically getting bridged out of this game. So yeah, my worry is obviously still getting like Generous at Mass Vandal, etc. So, but we're on the draw. We're gonna keep these 2 land hands. I have to play this one, even though I don't want to play this one. I have to play this one first because this is the lowest window to get Generous at Mass Vandaled. Okay. And I have to basically go Cleansing Wildfire for a mountain here. Do this, get a mountain. Castify is a good draw. Maybe slightly too late, but still a good draw nonetheless. They're attacking? What? Okay. Sure. I mean, I take that. Definitely take that. I think I'm going to go Spirit Companion over Elder. Have I played a land? I have. Okay. That works out quite nicely. Like, I will trade here. I'll even Ephemerate if I need to. I'll trade with the Priest. I feel like they're just going to blow up my land, so I just take the 1. Don't think I care. Quidiano, sure. 3 mana. Literally have nothing to do with that mana. Okay, sure. Landscape. And I'm going to... What am I going to do here? I'm just going to, in their upkeep, cast into fire, I think. Tapping like so. Do 1 damage up to 2. 1 and 1. They probably have vines here. No. If that's not the case, then they've definitely got Mass Vandal. Surely they must have Mass Vandal here. I don't think the answer was Goliath Paladin there either. Like, tap out, let them do the one with a Priest and a Quirion in play. Like, all it takes is them to draw a... Yeah, so they do have a Mass Vandal. Cool. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Didn't have another one. Oh, they do have another one. Sure. So I want to exile that to kill a land. That's fine, I think. Get a mountain here. Because we have a lot of lands. Yep. I've already got my Wildfire off. I can sort of function like we're doing now. Got 1 card in hand. So they did have double Mass Vandal, which is super interesting. So play this land out, and I'll play Elder. Be interesting to see what they end up doing here. 1 card, well, going to 2 cards in hand. 5 for an Avenging Hunter. Sure. Need a basic land. Do I maximize my options here of finding a basic land by Ephemerate and the Spirit Companion? I kind of think so, you know. I think this maximizes the finding of a basic land. That's a Bolt. Rebound. That's a Plains. Perfect. And a Cleansing Wildfire. To play Goliath Paladin. Get our own basic land. We want a White Source. Let me pass. So we will have to potentially, if they attack all out, we will have to lose our Wizard. But I think we're okay with that, right? The awkward thing is if they have another one here. Which they do. No, they don't. They have Nyxborn on here. Sure. So we take 10. Do we take 10? I think we have to. Yep. Take 10. They take it. They forge something. It's pretty awkward. So we attack with all 3. Right? Take the initiative back. Forge the Goliath Paladin. Right? Strands is a good draw. So we attack with all 3. Yeah, Strands is a really good draw, actually. So they get to kill the Elder. Yep. Sure. Take 3. Do we forge this or forge this? We probably forge the Goliath Paladin, right? Yeah, so forge. Paladin. Play land. Play a Dawnbringer. Exile the enchantment. Or destroy the enchantment, I should say. And that makes this a 5/4 now. And then we have Strands plus... Bolt, right? Which kind of should be enough to take over this game. Wind Way is pretty bad. Because we could get another Avenger Hunter. Could get another Mass Vandal. Doesn't do anything. They could get another Nyxborn though. Which is... I'm kind of hoping what they do... 5... 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 and 3. Yes, that works out. We gotta kill... So say if they... Nyxborn here, so they don't hit the lead, so they have a Generous Center, Mass Vandal, and Nyxborn Hydra. If they Nyxborn Hydra this, we get to kill it. They have to do this to try and take the initiative, right? We're on 6. So we literally die to them taking the initiative. Tap this for an Nixie. Where's the Nyxborn gone? The Nyxborn is gone there. This is like a really weird, like, it's an interesting line for them to take, right? Because ultimately, so you have to attack, are you attacking all out? You have to attack with both, right? I was gonna say, you have to attack all out. So you have to Strands for green. Take 1. Strands for green. So this goes here, and then the rest's pointless, right? So it doesn't really matter. Then we'll yield to the end step. Kill your trample guy. Take 1. So you now have left with a 3-5. 3-5, 3-4. We trap you down to 8. Bonk. Thraben Charm is also a good draw. We've definitely been very blessed with these last few draws for sure. Bop, bop, bop. Lightning Bolt. Well, we attack for 5. See if they block. If they don't block, we win. If they do block, we well, probably win also. We managed to survive the double Mass Vandal, which I'm pretty happy about. Nope, wrong red spell. Bonk. Let's go, baby. We also had to win there anyways, right? If we didn't have the bolt, because we go attack for 5, they don't block. We cast a Wildfire, we cast a Thraben Charm, we cast a Strands, 3 damage off the pinger. Pretty nice, managed to get there. See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 4. We can keep his hand. It's a bit clunky, but we have what we need, I guess. Obviously, add an Elementalist, Lightning Bolt, Ephemerate loops. Already depends on what they're on. I think I just play the bridge, right? I know obviously I'll lose out on the potential bolt and action of this, but I think that's fine. Depending on what they play as well, they could play grab the prize here. No. Attack for 1, sure. I'm thinking they could grab the... they're in... Nope, nope, you're in damage. You're in damage. Yep. And then grab the prize. No, nothing. Okay. Again, I think I'm fine just doing this. I can save a suplex for a sneaky snacker. I am on the assumption that they are the Red Madness version and not normal synth. So, Lava Dart makes me confirm that sort of thing. Yep. But again, I don't mind saving this suplex here for a sneaky snacker. Again, you're in damage. Chain Lightning, no. From what, 14? Huh. I'm going to just play this land and pass. I'm probably going to end up bolting this Epicure, I think, unfortunately. As much as I don't want to. Bolt this. Pitch a snacker. Yep. Play Faithless. Nothing. I've got nothing left. Okay. Another land is not ideal. Play to the white source and then pass here. I don't want to just play the Ardent Elementalist into a Lava Dart, really. I have a Bolt for a Gutter Snipe. I have the Suplex for the Snacker. So we have stuff and things. They're sort of just amassing spells, really. Which again doesn't make me want to... Doesn't want to make me commit this Ardent Elementalist, I don't think. I think I'd rather just wait. This Casting the Fire is almost dead. Almost as close to as dead as possible. Bolt, sure. Game 1 here is pretty bad, right? We've basically just got to hope they don't have darts. Don't bring a current Ardent Elementalist, loop them. While killing all their guys. And taking no damage, really. Dart me, sure. It's all at the end of my turn. You got it. 4 cards. Grab the prize. On Fiery Temp. We take 5. Ow. Ow. Snacker comes back. We get Fire Blasted and Darted. I'm guessing. I don't really need to show them Suplex, right? When we're just drawing lands and gonna die. I can just cast into fire this. And it is the same outcome. Yep. Yep. We have quite a lot of main deck stuff, right? We've got 3 Strands, 2 Dawnbringers. That's 5. And 2 Lated Dinners as food tokens, but we've seen none of that. So, one of them things. So, what do we want? I'm just going to move these because these are the definite cuts. But we want these, right? I don't know if we want the Stonehorn. I'm assuming not, right? I guess we don't want these. The Red Champ's fine. Suplex is from cutting Unholy Heat for it. I guess it's better than that, right? We don't need the Goliath Paladins, right? Just win with the Elder. Keep. Keep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead on a Rustfale Bridge. And then we're gonna cleanse in Wildfire. No Epicure is good for us. Stonehorn, huh? Bwop. get a white sauce. I have double red. Triple red now. Triple red, triple white. Perfecto! We're going to grab the prize a snacker. Or plot, I guess. One or the other. Nope. Grab the prize a lava dot. Okay. Drossforge. Pass. So here we have potentially Thraben Charm plus Bolt, depending on what they have. Okay. Can't do nothing about that. Move to the end step. Bolt this. Whap. Getting some voltage off. Yeah. Take 4. Elder. Elder's pretty good. Bop bop. Bop. Elderino, ballerino. Elder. Look at us eldering your elder. You play a 2-mana version, I play a 3-mana one. Look at me go, look at me, look at me, look at me go. 6 cards, huh? Chain lightning in my face. Ow. Ow. For 11. Sure. Another one? I would like another land before I commit another one, right? So I'm getting to the point where I need to hold up strands. Is my main thought. 2 manas. Demand Dancers discard a land. Okay. That's a good sign that they discard a land, but a bad sign that they're basically there. Kessig. Yesig. 4 cards. Yeah. So, let's think about this. So I can go Thraben Charm. End step. Thraben Charm, kill your guy. They can then sack a land to kill this. I can then ephemerate this. Or play strands, depending on what they do. But I'm basically just hoping they waste resources to keep their Kessig alive here, is what I'm sort of hoping for. They sacked a land. This is sort of a similar boat, right? It's sort of the same as Ephemerate in this, except this gets opened up to a bolt to lose both guys. Well, at least this way, that I still get to keep this guy. Bolt my face. 3, 4. Do they have lethal? 3, 6, 7, 8. They're on 2. Red. So that's gone. Take a damage. And you've got, what, 2 cards in hand, and I'm on 3. Eek. Bolt. Stun Hunt. All they need is 2 spells. They skip a combat, which is basically irrelevant. But again, we've seen 1 card, which again could be a main deck version of the card, because we have 1 in the side. No sideboard cards right now. There's Lone Missionaries, there's Dawnbringers. All of the above are really solid draws. 2, 4, 8. So we bolt this. Okay, guy. 2 cards left. Land isn't going to do. Play another one of them. And then play a land. And then attack for 1. Can't attack with the Stonehorn because we need the prismatic strands. We could flicker it to do it, but you're kind of opening yourself up even more. We've got 2 cards in hand, 3 cards now. Have you just got it? Another Thermal, eh? I now need another removal spell. So if I do this, that's 1, 2, untap, 3, 4, 5. 5 is that? So if I got end of turn, flickered this. That's 1, 2, so they took 2 out of 12. Then this untaps, flickers this to take 1, 2, 3 down 9. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. And then Prismatic Strands is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 is 5. 9. If I draw a spell, they're dead. Am I okay with them outs? Seem like good outs. Trigger. This scales incredibly quickly. Triggers. Well, we failed. We're dead. So dead. So very dead. If they tap this, I don't respond to the tap, right? I respond to the spell. That triggers the untap. Okay. So we're at 2. Faithless is exactly what we need, right? Bwap. Trigger, 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 trigger. Trigger, 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 trigger. So out of all of this, I get to keep 1 spell. Basically. Trigger, 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 trigger. Discard this. Discard this. Target this. Trigger, 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 trigger. Trigger, 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 trigger. Draw another spell. I don't need it because we're a Faithless Loon, right? Get a land. Trigger, 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 trigger. Who's pinging who now? Damn. Yeah, boys. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Unholy Heat. Huh. Is an awkward one. I wouldn't be surprised if basically the Goliath Paladin's worth cutting and basically just running 4 Elders, etc. This seems fine. Again, no sideboard cards, but we've got Wildfire into Suplex. Land Epicure. Oh, Clockwork. Clockwork. Which makes sense, to be fair. I should have expected it really when they're playing Demand Dancers. So I might Suplex this if they don't grab the prize of Snacker here. Epicaro. Sure. Also, maybe would have made me keep in, what's the name of the card? Casting the Fire, most likely. If I knew this existed. We want a white. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we're going to play Spirit Companion, hold up something. Probably Suplex. Bold me. 3 cards in hand, down 12 here. Down 12. I don't think there's going to be any holding up with Suplex. I think this is just getting suplexed. We're on 12 though. So we're not on the highest of life totals. But with this gone, there's a chance. Draw. Another Ardent is not what we want. The exiling of this actually doesn't matter. It's the Clockwork that I wanted to exile, but you can't keep a Kessig Flame Breather around here. Not around these parts. Huh. So then we're going to play Rustvale. Hold up Strands, basically. They're stuck on 2 lands though right now. They're a Fiery Temper here. No? Yes. Puts us down 9. 9. I'm not going to bolt the... No. Okay. Puts us to 9. Do they draw a land? Please no. Nice. Yes, we block this. Even though I know I want the white creature for the Strands, but... Can we just say how crazy this is? How much we're... I'm supposed to just play this and block it. 3 cards. Get the Suplex here. And then hold up Strands next turn. Suplex gets rid of the Clockwork. If... 2 manas. For... a Demand Dancers. The hell Lava Dart. Oh god. Oh god. The hell land to do? They're gonna dart us or dart that. Interesting they didn't attack for 1. Right, not even attack 1, wait to see if we block. Like nothing. Now they attack for 1. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Dart Bolt, great. Absolute fantastic. Late to dinner, eh? With 3 cards in hand. So Bolt, Dart, Darts, that's 5. Fire Blast puts us to 1. 2, 3, 4. So I can late to dinner a companion and then crack the food. Go to 11. And have effectively 4 damage plus 3 cards. It's like, is that better? Or I can play tap land here, hold up Strands, then late to dinner gain thing and have Strands open. I think that's better. That's the better line. All I've got is Strands here. And it's like, where do I want to crack it at? I think I do it in response to the Bolt, right? I think I'm supposed to. I know it's probably bait, but... Because now they go Bolt, Dart, Blast. Bolt. Dart. They could also go Bolt, Dart, Bolt. Oh no, they couldn't because I have to cast it yet, and then Blast. Surely you have Fire Blast here, otherwise why are you slow rolling this? Sure. Red. I am so confused why they did that, but whatevs. 1, 2, 3, and 4 late to dinner. Target the Spirit Companion. I swear to God, if they blast me now, it's so annoying. Draw a card. Gain 3, go 6. Oh no, we played land. And then pass the turn. End the festivities. They didn't kill us last turn, so they won't kill us now. my logic. And I'm sticking with it. Elder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's start with a companion. Plans. 4. For add an element list on the late to dinner. And then I'll play a land out here. And then I'm gonna... I don't have anything else to hold up by this strands, right? So I might as well wildfire. Get a plans. Thraben Charm. Okay. Round 5. But then we have a late to dinner here. 3 manas. They pay 2. They pay 3. For a gutter snipe. A fiery temper. Yeah, sure. Round 2. But then we're just going to late to dinner the Ardent Elementalist back. Planes. Late to dinner the Ardent Elementalist. Get back. Late to dinner. Crack the food. Put us to 5. 3 and a 1. Do I need this Thraben Charm or do I just Elder? I definitely attack for 2. Do I just Elder here? I don't think so. I don't know what I'm holding it up for, but I don't think so. They know we have a suplex, they know we have a late to dinner. That is all they know. Chain the lightning. Again, I think that's fine. Okay. Lone Missionary. Lone Missionary. Give me 4 life. Is it Thraben Charm bring this back? I don't think so, right? It's probably just lated in the Spirit Companion. Uzzah! We got there. As if we finally got there. Let's go, baby! Oh, get wrecked! That durdle. Let's durdly durdle. Nice. See you guys for round number 5. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 5. Assuming 3-2 this bad boy. We are on the Jesus Christ, on the draw. It was a fine hand. It's now better with the Cleanse and Wildfire. However, do wish we had a untapped land here to do it on 2. Where again, it's most likely Mardu. I would assume Mardu at the moment, but clearly he's not. Just chunned. That's fine. In theory, as a grindy deck, we could have the we could have the ability to outgrind some of these decks because of the way our loops and our engines work, etc. But we just got to get to that point, right? A big important thing about this deck, right, is Cracklin's fine. Is to ensure that we think about our answers to our spell, to their spell, like their creatures and threats, right? If that makes sense. So, for example, like I could go Spirit Companion Thraben Charm this, but then this Thraben Charm is really good at going big. So it's really good at going bigger for Writhing Chrysalis. It's really good at hitting Nyxborn Hydra. So in that sort of vein, it's like really good at them sort of things. So then doing that is not a good idea. And it's just them little things, right? So there's refurb here. I feel like it's late to dinner, right? Late to dinner is just not cutting it. They attack for 1. So. And then we'll get a red sauce here. Maybe even a white sauce. No, I think we'll get a red sauce. Yeah, I think we want a red sauce. If we're drawing on top land here, I want to be able to go suplex, castify, bolt potentially. Strands isn't that good. I want to cast Identify their guys, but I don't want to do it now. I want to wait till their turn to waste their mana. Writhing Chrysalis here. I'm just gonna... I don't hate this player. This stops a lot of their advantage, to be honest. I'm fine with that over hitting these, right? They're gonna Fanatical offering it, which is fine. Do I just take 3 here? Probably. Yep, and do it again. Refurb, huh? Strands. Seems free enough. Yep. I guess I want to bolt this. Save some mana damage. Take 1. I don't want to miss on land drops here. For sure. So I'd like to hit another land drop here. Unholy Heat. Got 3 cards in hand. I'm going to Unholy Heat this. If you want to sack a land, that's fine. I also don't want to... I don't want to prismatic ephemerate this, sorry. Just yet. I expect a blood fountain's coming. They have a Lembus, sure. Which obviously we knew from this. Because they didn't put it in the bin. 3 cards in hand. It is literally just a grind fest, this, right? 1 bottom. It's fine. Attack for 2, sure. Writhing Chrysalis. Crack. Weirdly enough, I'm going to do this. Because I don't want to miss land drops. And I want to force, I want to force them to do something here if that was the case. Then we'll pass. Aye. So they don't have a second green source right now for a... Sure. It's beginning to look a lot like they have got the mana advantage. We take 1. These Thraben Charms all... actually, I want to exile their graveyard. Because I don't want them to be able to... I don't want them to be able to eviscerate Insight. We're already behind now. I don't want them to get even further behind. These Thraben Charms, in general, just as a replacement removal spell, have been very, 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 very bad. Sure. To draw a card, you found a Writhing Chrysalis. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 9. On 2 cards. So at least on this plus side here, what can we do? Sure. So basically we can Goliath Paladin, get a basic plains. Right. So we take 5 here, down 9. We get a basic plains. And then we can ephemerate the Goliath Paladin. This all seems very bad though. When they're so far ahead and we're sat here with no real removal spells. Yes. And if they have another toxin, it's just lights out, right? Bolt. Oh, la, 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 la. This is actually so bad. So we have a Prismatic Strands and an Ephemerate. So we have an out, right? That's one way of looking at it. Yes. And now I'm tapped out. Fun. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. We're just dead. Just calling it. I can't be bothered to suffer through that. Like, at all. That is so annoying. I'd like to think that matchup is actually not awful. But when you just draw like trash, which I guess this is what this deck does, it just draws like ass at the moment, which is not good. We want to keep some number of strands in, right? I don't know. No, maybe not. Dawnbringer or Stonehorn? Probably Dawnbringer. Like, we have so many cards that do so much, right? And we're just not drawing anything. I guess our problem is our value is all in Spirit Companions and draw them well. Like, do you know what I mean? It's literally just in that sort of vein. It's not... I don't know. I don't know. This sort of stuff does not help, right? Just having bad, awkward hands where, like, we were 20 lands here and we're always stuck on 1 or 2. They now get to Wildfire, because they always have Wildfire on 2 as a jump player. It's a rule. They go land Wildfire. I'm not saying that we don't now have Wildfire, but yeah. I want to get a white source, I think, because I have this red land here. And then I can now go Writhing Chrysalis and I cry. They go random untap land. Writhing Chrysalis. Look, random untap land. Okay. Discard favor. I don't know what to do, if I'm honest. Am I just supposed to play Elder here? Offer the trade. I don't hate that. Okay. Fire away. Crackland? Nope. Black Forageress. Huh. Well, if you were a Crackland, you were a Crackland. Go nuts. Take a Thraben. Thrabano. Play a Crackland. Oh, man. Oh. I think we need cards. And the reason I did this was basically because we need cards, right? So, like, I could have hit the Spirit Companion, But I didn't want me to draw something good that I then get duressed. Where at least this way I get to draw a card that avoids duress, assuming they don't have a Crackland Shaman. Yes. Play your big, dumb, random creature. You got it. And your spell bomb. Sure. Attack for 2. I will rebound this guy. Take 2. Another one. Draw a card. Late to dinner. Whoo, baby. What do I want to do? I guess I just pass. I guess I could play a Dawnbringer. Doesn't really accomplish much. But it's a card to discard to another refurb if that's what they've got. I also don't want to lose all my ephemeras to a spell bomb. So we've got 4 casting fires, 2 suplexes to sort of do with this spell bomb on this other land. They've got 4 cards. Do I go for an attack or do I go for an elder? I think I go, a card or an elder. I think I go for a card. Trigger. They've done a cast down Spirit Companion. Go nuts. I just need some form of card advantage here, right? Pay it colourless, put that ability on the stack, sure. Okay. Bolt. Interesting, for sure. Are they just going to play another one? 11. 5 cards. Refurb. As sort of aforementioned, discard this Dawnbringer Cleric. I am supposed to discard the later dinner here. I guess I hit the Spirit Companion yet again, because again I need cards. I'm still shooting them for 2, it's like not irrelevant. Pew pew pew. Casting at the fire again. Good draw. We have a fair few decent draws. So it's just, so let's draw. Land is not good. Land is also not good. I guess we want to just do that, and then we got Faithless. Take 2. Do I discard land, Dawnbringer, or is it just land? No, I think it's land late to dinner, and then we hit this, right? I think that seems like the best bet. Yeah, land, exile this card, and then we probably don't attack, right? 3, 4, 5. We're not far off actually killing them. I think the way we've obviously our hands been drawn, we probably if both ephemeras hit the elder here, we probably had killed them. But then we'd be like 3 cards not as deep. Sack the spell bomb is a good place for us to be. For sure. They're still digging for a Crackland Shaman. They're gonna swing for a lot. Lock here takes 6, I think. Yeah. It sort of plays around the idea. Oh, don't have another Grizzlies for the love of God, please, please, opponent. Oh, they're like 4 cards deeper than us, but they feel like they're like 34 cards deeper than us. Play another Elder here, which is pretty nice, like, don't get me wrong. Not a bad draw. But damn, 3, 6. I'm gonna die pretty quickly. Take 6 hits. Yep. This is where they have a Nick spawn as well. Yep. Wildfire, sure. I'd like a Wildfire. Can I Wildfire into a Wildfire, please? That'd be pretty good. My little all-1 wizard tokens just tearing up. Here we go. Combat time. So we block, take 6. I think, is that a good way of doing it? Yeah. The only awkward thing is Toxin, huh? Bolt. So they don't gain life here, which means put them at 6 so they die to a bolt, is the reason why I'm doing this. Because we're going to die in next turn, right? So the Toxin the other one. Fanatically offering the spawn, sure. Okay. Cool story. Writhing Chrysalis numbered. Oh, okay. Go there. So you gain 3. Because we die if you just gain 3, right? Makes it a lot harder. We have to go something that draws a card, something that draws a card, something that draws a card. And all triggers. Cleanse and Wildfire. Or just a basic land. Sure. Jesus Christ, this deck did not perform. So, for me, I think this deck, the idea behind this deck, right, the Boros flickery stuff, is actually not a bad idea, right? I also like the idea of splitting the removal spells to fit. I just think Fraben Charm just didn't cut the mustard today. There was no graveyard-based decks. The enchantment thing was sort of relevant, but that was it. You were basically just playing a 2-mana, like, destroying an enchantment. I think Unholy Heat was a shock the entire time. I think I activated once. So that's that. The other option we could have is basically play Demand Dancers. And something like Instant Ramen is another idea, too. But yeah, I think the idea behind the deck is there, right? Obviously, the Boros Wildfire stuff has existed before. Like, Strands is probably the weakest it's been, which is why it's probably didn't work out too well. Bolt's not that great anymore. This draw engine doesn't work as well. And then also the removals. But I really like Suplex. I really like the Cast Fire's main. So I definitely thought that was pretty cool. Goliath Pounding was okay. I probably think you don't need that and just play Elder. What's that? Is it called Jolted Awake? Jolted Awake. It's broken. Here we are. So choose one to artifact or creature. You get 2 energy and then pay an amount. So I feel like this, like, cut Unholy Heat, cut Thraben Charm, play 4 Galvanic Discharge, play 2 Jolted Awake. I feel like you'd be miles better off, right? And I think I'll probably try that if I copy this list. So I can obviously. So cut this at least. Cut these 2. Play 2 Jolted Awakes. And 2 Galvanic Discharge. Right? And that sort of works, right? Like, to me, that looks better already. Could the probably in the board. I think, and then at that point, this shouldn't be the enchantment one, right? It should be the cat. Helpful something. I think it's Helpful Hunter. That's what it's called. Yeah, this one. This one, which is what it should be. As much as I like a doggo, that's definitely what it should be, because obviously it's the exact same, but not an enchantment, so it doesn't die to enchantment hit, which... but other than that, I think I could see swapping these out as well, for sure, for something else. I'm just sort of spitballing here, because I kind of want to show you what I would say, like, a better version is. I really like this 2-2 split. I don't mind all these removal spells like this. 2 Jolted Awake seem fine. 3 Ephemerates. Do you go 4 Ephemerates? Is that too many? I don't know. I don't know after that. And that's kind of where I'm at right now in my head. Do we go Demand Dancers? Do we just fit 2 Ramen in the deck? I don't think so. Also, we got a lot of tap lands. Maybe we just add a land. We got flooded so many times as well. Maybe we just have 1 Strands, 1 Electricity. I like the idea of, like, teching out the main board and being able to do that. I think if that's the case, though, do we probably just cut a Goliath Paladin, add a 3rd Faithless, and sort of call it there, and then change the sideboard accordingly. Strands can probably go 3 there. I think we want a 4th one of these. Do we want any more than the 1 Strands? I think so, right? We probably want more Thraben Charms and less Stormbringers. Keep the 2, don't board into more. Probably just got 4 Pyroblasts. Do we need a Breath Weapon? Do we just need 1 Cast into Fire? Probably also. Maybe try something like that. It's maybe how I would look at it. 2 Goliath Paladins seem fine. Helpful Hunter. But basically you're going 4 Elders. Triple Faithless, and you sort of assess your threats and stuff like that and get rid of your removal accordingly. You have Jolted Awake, which cycles. Much cheaper. you can use Galvanic Discharge to sort of blow it out and bang, get something back sooner. I don't mind it. I like the idea. Maybe the only other thing you want to cut is the Paladin. Maybe the initiative is actually just too much of a... Yeah, maybe the initiative is just too much of a liability. And you go up to an Ephemerate, add a third Dawnbringer. Maybe that's just too much chaff. Because nothing really draws a card by the Luton. I don't know, maybe try something like that. I'd probably have to think on it more. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am really enjoying Final Fantasy. I really, really am. It is I don't like the games. Never played them. But never really played them seriously anyways. But the set is absolutely awesome. We've still got many, many more decks to try. So please tune in every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. See you guys next time. Peace.